instrument you've got there.
I think it has a rather nice tone, actually.
I'm talking about this thing now, which I don't know how to call it.
Monsieur, you will not speak disrespectfully of a member of the family.
How do you mean, a member of the family?
It is a boon traveling companion, without which I do not function. I cannot operate. It has been with me for 21 years.
You've actually
this
given...
thing, which is otherwise known as a chair.
You've actually given concerts on this?
Back in the 50s, when he was giving these wonderful, spontaneous interviews, he could be wonderfully charming and personable. But when he put that personality through the ringer, you get the sense that he never realized that he was, in some ways, becoming less interesting to look at and listen to by so heavily controlling and scripting himself.
Everything went beautifully, but as time went on, the eccentricities became more and more important, and overshadowed, really, his personality.
The relationship with him, I think, must have been a little suffocating, for my mother. On one hand, it was very intense and engaged, and they just spoke every day for hours. But that's what I mean. He was known to speak for hours on the phone. She ended up relinquishing a part of her own herself and what she wanted to be in life for his sake. And I think it couldn't be any other way, is really what I'm saying. That's what Glenn needed.
The last year, of course, became increasingly difficult. My life became more and more restricted as his paranoia became more evident. It really became impossible for me to do anything without being supervised, so to speak. Not being able to paint, which I really couldn't in Toronto, was a limitation I simply couldn't accept. He became more and more difficult, and I think that was due to the fact that he was taking antidepressants and anti-anxiety pills, and at the time no one really understood how tremendously dangerous these things were. And his personality began to change radically. There was less and less of Glenn, and somebody else began to emerge.